Can I come in?
So what's going on?
It's about Duke and me.
John's offering this guy a deal, immunity if he'll roll on Truman.
You okay with that? He forged your signature and cost you your badge.
Yeah, but it's nothing personal. I mean, Lenny is just Truman's pawn. I don't care anything about him being punished, as long as we get Truman.
It's a sweet deal, Lenny. But it's a one-time only offer. Take it or leave it. Hey, look. I know Spencer arranged for you to get that heart, so I get how you think you owe him. But is it worth your freedom? Is it worth the next 20 years of your life? Do you owe him that?
If it wasn't for Spence, I wouldn't have 20 years left.
She's gonna be fine. I'm the doctors.
Yeah, Dad.
Star?
Oh my God, Star, you're awake. Star?
Look at the doctor.
All right. Star's awake.
What?
She's awake.
Yeah, all right, come on. Hey, Star. It's me, Dr. Spencer. I just want to take a look at you, okay? If you can hear me, just relax.
Spencer?
Yep.
Is she gonna be all right? Huh?
Small potatoes. I've been in and out of the joint for the last 40 years. All I ever got was a slap on the wrist, or a little R&R, some country club down south, a couple of months.
The difference is this time you're looking at a whole list of felonies, Lenny. You're gonna die in prison.
I'm not renting anybody out. Got it? I'm not your guy.
I know you are.
I got no dope on Spence if there's dope to get. So sue me.
What about Duke and you? And what else is there to say?
I don't know how to say this. Have you talked to your father tonight?
Yeah, he lives here. Why? What does that have to do with you?
Well, he and Dorian were talking earlier and...
About Duke and you? Oh, for God's sake, Kelly, just say what you came to say. Come on, Duke's dead. We're over. I mean, what could you possibly have left to lose?
To lose. That's funny. I feel lost.
What do you want from me? I mean, come on, it's late. I'm tired. We have talked this to death.
Kevin, please, I need to say this.
What? What are you doing here? What's wrong?
beautiful? Mommy and Daddy are right here. Star? Star, why isn't she saying anything?
I don't think she can hear you, Blair.
No, she can hear me. We were talking and she opened her eyes. She looked right at me.
Oh, Blair. I'm so sorry, but just because her eyes were open doesn't mean that she's awake. No, really, it could just be a reflex.
No, Dorian. Todd and I were talking and she responded. Isn't that right,
Dorian's
Todd?
right, Blair. She may have opened her eyes, but she's still unconscious. She's not responding to any sort of stimulus. It was probably just an involuntary response. At the moment, the best thing we can do is just wait.
No. What about one of your miracle operations now, Doc?
Yeah,
Now's the time.
If there was something more I could do, I would damn well do it.
Here, baby. You fight. You get this Dr. Sale, okay?
Sweetheart, we're not going to go anywhere. We're right here for you till you feel better, no matter what.
We love you so much. We love you.
Dorian.
Oh, hello, Evangeline.
Star all right?
We don't know yet.
I'd like to be here for Todd in case he needs anything. Could you just let him know that I'm praying for them?
Yes. Thank you.
It's too much for you, isn't it? The loss, the guilt. I can see it in your eyes.
You think
No,
that...
you can't give up, Kelly. I mean, I know you feel that way sometimes. I feel the same way. You just...
Kevin, you don't understand.
I don't understand. Of course I do. I'm the only one who does understand. Look, we both lost everything that night of the tornado. We betrayed the people we love most in the world. I mean, we're both way beyond redemption here. We're the same.
No, we're not. You don't understand.
Of course I do. I lost my son. You know what that feels like, don't you? It's empty. I mean, that's never going to change.
Kevin, I'm not talking about Duke dying. I'm talking about him living on. In here.
Seven-letter word for no. Invalid. Invalid. Ding, ding, ding.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing awake?
Can't sleep.
Me neither.
Why not?
Thinking.
Mean stuff's running through your mind? Just can't turn off your brain?
Yeah, something like that. It's called obsessing. I'm very, very good at it.
Well, then I guess it runs in the family.
What are you obsessing about?
Nothing really. School, friends, soccer, the usual stuff.
Me? You worry about me? Hey, girl. Don't worry about me, okay? I'll be fine. Besides, nothing is going to happen here tonight that the two of us can't handle.
You don't know that. What if you trip and fall down the steps and I don't hear you?
Oh, you'll hear me. I got a big mouth. You'll hear everything. Besides, tomorrow we got a nurse from the home care service coming, okay? And I promise I'll behave myself and I won't fire her.
I don't mind not sleeping, Mom. Whenever I'm sick, you take care of me. Now it's my turn to take care of you until you get better.
How did I get so lucky to get a guy like you?
I don't know. I'm pretty lucky to have you, too.
Book him. Forgery, obstruction of justice.
We'll come up with a few more charges just for fun.
What's a pretty lady like you doing in a den of inequity like this?
You mean iniquity?
No, Poindexter, I don't.
Natalie Buchanan, forensics tech.
Beauty queen like you?
Yeah, I'm an old AC girl from way back. Guys like you are a dime a dozen for psychos like Truman. Liable to take that heart back if you're not careful. You know what? Ask me. I'd take the deal. It's more than equitable.
You know, maybe when he figures out we're not bluffing, he'll change his mind and give Truman up.
I doubt it. Guys like Lenny, they have a code. They don't mind cutting the corners, but somebody does them a good turn, they'll lock up like a steel trap.
Boardwalk rats, Bo's right. They know when to keep their mouth shut.
At least we got him on tape talking about forging the Cochran papers. You know, it's not enough to prosecute, but it should be enough to hold some water and get your badge back.
I hope you're right. You know, because I'm running out of leisure time activities.
Yeah, like you would take the time to relax anyway.
Yeah, I try. Hey, John, my first order of business is going to be to help you solve your father's case. Truman's got to pay, once and for all.
How did you know I was here?
Well, I called your house, and someone on the staff told me what happened.
Star was underwater for 10 minutes. She could have died. Heaven forbid there's brain damage.
And she's a tough little girl. Don't you dare start giving up on her.
Her eyes are open, but it could just be a reflex.
You don't have to be strong, you know. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. I do have to hold it together for Blair.
Then I'll help you do that.
Thank you again.
No thanks necessary. But I think a cup of tea is. Come on.
You're the joy of my life, sweetheart. And you have been from the minute that you were born. And you've turned out to be such a beautiful young lady. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, listen, she's a fighter. She's going to fight through this. She's going to be fine. We just have to do the same for her.
All right, thank you very much. All right, now that she's off the ventilator and her vitals are stabilized, we're going to move her up to the ICU. We're going to hit her with antibiotics, and hopefully we will know what to expect in the morning.
What do you mean, what to expect?
Well, I mean, if she regains consciousness, then... Listen, we have to have hope, okay? But, I mean, we really don't know how much brain damage she may have
Well,
suffered.
you're not her doctor, are you?
Her neurologist asked me to consult, Manning.
Yeah, and I've asked a man from the University in Philadelphia to come up here.
When did you arrange that?
Doesn't make any difference. Bottom line is, we're not interested in your opinion, doctor. Medical or otherwise.
How is she? I said, will she be all right?
Excuse me. Spencer Truman.
It's me.
I cannot talk right now, Dave.
You need to see me right now.
Listen, I'm right in the middle of an emergency. I can't talk now.
Lenny Kasdan was just arrested for forging Bo's signature.
Where are you?
I'm at the docks.
Don't move.
She's gonna be all right. She's strong like you.
Yeah, she is. Hey, what are you doing out of bed?
You can see?
That's right.
Thanks to you. Look, I don't want to disturb you. When I heard about Star.
So sorry.
I want to make sure that paperwork's on the mayor's desk by morning. He knows what's good for him. He'll be back behind your desk by lunchtime.
Nice. Well, y'all will have to excuse me because I want to deliver the good news to someone.
Matthew. He's going to be so happy for you. Oh.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.
See you tomorrow, boss. Okay, look, I'm make sure Lenny makes his way through processing.
Great work.
Save it for when we get Truman.
Dangerous spot, David. You know, a guy could get murdered down here, he wouldn't find the body for days.
Cut the dramatics, Spencer. This isn't Calcutta.
What's up with Lenny?
You know, John's a very good cop, Spencer. He's like a dog with a bone right now. You being the bone.
Listen, I don't have time to play top that metaphor. What the hell's going on?
John tracked down Lenny. He connected him with those forged papers in Margaret's case, and he figured out that Lenny's got a brand new heart thanks to you and your magic powers.
What else does McBain know?
Well, he threw me in a room with Lenny, tried to get me to soften him up, so that when he goes in for the kill, or the grill, as it were...
Did Lenny make me for the forgery, or not?
No, he didn't. Apparently, Lenny would rather go to jail than rat you out. How's that for loyalty?
Speaking of loyalty, where's yours, David? I ask you that, you know, of all the years I spent protecting you.
Protecting me? You lied to me. You ruined my life. You were only protecting yourself.
Is that what I'm doing now, David? Protecting myself?
I just want you to know that John has all the pieces of the puzzle, and he's going to put them together. And when he connects them, he's going to come for you. He'll drag you to jail in the middle of the night, and that will be the end of the great Dr. Truman.
You really don't give me much credit, do you, David?
The good guys are going to win this time, Spencer. You need to take responsibility now.
Really, for what exactly?
All of it. Turn yourself in. Maybe you won't lose everything.
That'll never happen.
Oh, it's already happening. The jig's up, Spencer. And you're going to lose Blair. In fact, you've lost her already.
I have to go. But we will have other nights, all right? An entire lifetime of them.
Well, I look forward to spending the rest of my life with a man that I love.
I can't imagine what you're going through, Blair. If there's anything I can do. Thanks.
She looks like such a grown-up now. Right around her eyes. She really changed a lot when I was in jail.
That's all behind you, Todd.
Yes, she's been through so much in the last year.
Part of that was my fault. I didn't do right by her.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that.
Guys, no, you're right, Todd. I stopped believing in you, and it hurt her deeply.
I hurt her, too. You and I were the only thing she believed in. Without that, she jumped off a cliff. What did that tell you?
Do you think she was trying to hurt herself? No. I refuse to believe that.
She was trying to forget the same thing, basically.
I'm so sorry, Star. I'm so sorry.
So tell me, why were you calling my house so late?
Oh, I felt bad the way we left things. Dorian, making love with you is the best thing that's happened to me in a long time, and I didn't want that evening to end on a sour note.
We both knew that you couldn't spend the night. And you did kiss me goodbye.
I wanted to say goodnight a little more sweetly.
So, afterwards, did you see Kevin or Vicky?
Actually, I saw them both.
And?
I told Vicky about Kelly's baby, but we agreed that it was not our place to tell Kevin.
Well, what do you say?
Kevin.
Why are you here? What's wrong with you?
Please,
No, what, Kelly? Huh? I thought we agreed to leave each other alone. Hey, did you like hurting yourself this much or hurting me? Huh? That's it, isn't it? You can't live with yourself, so you want me to feel the same way.
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant with Duke's baby. I knew something was different almost immediately. I could feel it. Please say something. I took a home pregnancy test. I took several, actually, but I didn't need it to tell me what I already knew. I'm going to have this baby, Kevin. I didn't want you to know. I wasn't going to tell you. I was going to leave town and never come back and raise this child on my own. And I might still do that. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet because I want my child, my son or my daughter to live a rich and full life. And I don't want people looking at it and only seeing pain or shame or guilt. Because my baby is precious to me. I want to give it the life that Duke should have had. Because I owe him that much. So Duke isn't gone, Kevin. A part of him is here. And always will be.
I can't believe I didn't see this. That's all I've been thinking about is what happened, and it never even occurred to me that you could be having his child.
So how does Vicky feel about being his great-grandmother?
Well, at first she was thrilled, of course, having another baby in the family. It's kind of like having Duke live on.
Right. And, of course, the Buchanan legacy lives on.
Dorian.
No, not really. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
Yeah, of course you did. On the other hand, though, I know you don't wish any harm on that little baby.
Oh, heaven forbid. You say Vicky was happy at first.
Yeah, but then it hit her, what would Kevin's reaction be? Because his reaction to Kelly and Duke was a little extreme.
Well, a child changes everything. Under any circumstances.
I'll be praying for Star. For all of you.
Hey, don't walk out.
I know that, you've been hating me lately, and if I were you, I guess I wouldn't blame you. I've made some mistakes, Star. I've made some really terrible mistakes. But I'm going to promise you right now that I'm going to fix each and every one of them. I swear to you.
What do you mean I've lost Blair? What are you talking about?
Todd's back.
So what? She's over him.
That's never gonna happen. Oh, Spencer, it was inevitable. Don't you know Blair hates a liar? With the exception of Todd. And Dorian lies a lot. Kelly's not exactly honest either. Never mind. There are mountains of evidence against you that are going to come forward, and it's just been a matter of time.
Lenny didn't make me, even though McBain offered him a deal.
Lenny is as loyal as a Labrador, but not quite as smart, unfortunately.
You could use some lessons, David. Why don't they just leave him alone? He's just a sick old man. Why don't the cops just leave him alone?
Oh, wow, Spencer. Your emotional outburst about your former forger is really touching. The fact of the matter is, your plan is unraveling, and John McBain is making it his life's work to bring you down. I sure hope he gets his wish.
You really hate me that much, huh, David?
I don't know you well enough to hate you, Spencer. There was a time when I did. There was a time when I thought the sun rose and set by you. I wanted to be just like you. There was a time when you were more of a father to me than Dad ever was. You had everything I wanted. You had respect. You had a career. You had a woman who loved you. And somewhere you went wrong. It all went wrong, Spencer. And I, like the lemming that I was, went wrong right alongside you. And my life has been a disaster ever since.
Don't you dare put that off on me.
Why not? Why can't I put that off on you? You created some mechanism so that I was under your grasp at all times. You have held that against me ever since. Well, not anymore. My marker with you is now null and void. I don't know, you spit. Oh, word of advice. Even though I didn't do it, when I confessed to murdering John's father, I felt this overwhelming sense of peace. You ought to try it sometime.
Peace?
Confessing. Peace is just a side effect. Do the right thing.
You all right?
We know who did this. We don't got a damn thing we can use in court.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah.
That is great news.
It is super great news. He is right.
Well, it better be if you're going to be bringing all these guys into my bedroom.
Dad's getting his badge back. They found proof that he didn't do anything wrong.
Oh.
And I'd like to go on the record saying I never believed otherwise.
I appreciate that, Hugh. Tell you, you've been a good friend through all of this. He's come a long way since you've been gone.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to work to see it for myself.
You will.
You trying to get rid of me, buddy?
No. But she keeps firing her nurses.
Hey.
I'm surprised.
You should make sure you get all that firing out of your system before you get back to the DA's office.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, I'll tell you that, because I didn't torture you enough before you took over my job.
Temporarily.
Yeah, you bet your ass it's temporary.
Yeah, well, I'm going to let you two hash this out. Now I'm going home, get the first good night's sleep I've had in weeks.
Good for you, bro.
Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow, Hugh.
Good night.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
If you need any help moving stuff back into your office, I'm always here.
Little light bedtime reading.
Oh, forget the boring stuff. Tell me what's going on at the courthouse.
Well, it's been a busy night. John's turned over a lot of rocks in the Truman investigation, but he doesn't have enough to make a case yet.
Is he going to get it?
Either he will or he'll die trying.
Here you go.
Thanks. Hey, what do you got, Jones?
Lenny Caston's been booked. The DA's pushing for an arraignment first thing in the morning.
Good work. Good work.
Maybe night in the jail cell will make him change his mind.
Yeah, I tell you what, I wouldn't hold my breath, all right? Truman's got his hooks in pretty deep.
Well, I talked to Spencer.
And?
I played the brotherly love card. Should have known it wouldn't work. Told him about Lenny. He's not budging.
Doesn't surprise me. He's worked too hard to give up now.
Same as you, John.
That's what I told him, that you're not going to give up on this, and he might as well make it easier on himself and come in.
Why the hell would you do that?
It's called trying to be helpful. Is that a foreign concept?
I don't need your help. You probably made things worse.
John, give him a break. It's not like you gave him classified information.
That's right. Define classified.
Just get out of here, Vickers.
You know, I don't have to play along with you. I could just as easily take my brother's side in this whole thing.
Yeah, you're right. You can flip a coin so you get the top bunk in a 6x9.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Define wrong. You're accessory to murder.
Okay, stop. You two, go to your neutral quarters. Come on.
You know what is it with you? Wouldn't it be a lot easier on you if Spencer came in here and spilled his guts? So you don't have to go to trial where you might lose? In fact, he'll probably win by offering to install a brand new liver on every jury member.
I know that this is going to take some time to get used to it. It took me weeks before I could even say it out loud. But people are going to start finding out, and I wanted you to hear it from me before you heard it from somebody else.
Who else have you told?
Why are you sitting alone on a park bench this late at night?
No one. Dorian figured it out, and then she told Clint.
I see.
I understand that you must have mixed emotions about this.
My emotions aren't mixed. Not at all.
Thank you for staying.
You sure you're going to be all right?
The ICU team here is very, very good. I'm going to stay because I need to be here for Blair. I just don't want to fall apart. You've been a big help.
Dorian, I've known you for a lot of years, a lot of ups and downs. I've never known you to fall apart. Not once.
You're a very kind man.
I think I'm doing what anybody would do under the circumstances. You let me know if Star's condition changes, right?
I will.
Hello, Dorian.
Spencer, you are not supposed to be anywhere near Star. You have no reason to be here.
Actually, I do. I'm here for Blair.
Oh, she does not want anything from him.
Doesn't matter what Blair wants.
You have such a strong spirit. Such a will to survive. You fight your way. You fight your way back. Okay? Because your daddy and I need you. You're a heart and soul, baby girl. You're a heart and soul.
I know that you're probably still in shock, that it's going to take a while to process this.
I have my son's child. What else is there to process?
I just want you to know that I don't want anything from you or your family. I don't need any support or help. I'm going to do this on my own.
You know, the one thing that I wanted to give you more than anything else was a baby.
I know. If things had been different...
If things had been different, we'd still be together, wouldn't we? We'd still have our son and Duke. If things had been different, that's what would be going on right now. Do you know, all of the years that we tried to have a baby, who knew that it would be this easy?
There's nothing easy about this.
If I wouldn't have got that stupid virus, we'd be together right now. Someplace where you're talking about how lucky we were to survive the tornado, and you would be pregnant with my child, not Duke's.
This is why I didn't want to tell you. I'm sorry. I don't want you taking any more responsibility for this than you already have.
Yeah, too late.
Spencer's not getting out of this one. One way or another, he pays.
Yeah, well, that's what I told him. Look, I'm sorry I didn't get more out of Lenny. Or Spencer. If you've got a stun gun, I'll be happy to give it another shot.
Thanks, but no thanks. We'll be in touch. I've come too far to give up now.
have to be this way, Spencer.
If you come any closer to my daughter than you are now, I'm going to toss your ass out of
I
here.
don't have any intention on interfering with the Star's treatment, Tom. I'm here for Blair.
You're here for yourself.
All right, look, for what it's worth, I am very, very sorry about this. I know what you're going through.
You couldn't possibly understand what I'm going through.
You're gonna be all right, sweetie. You gotta be all right. You're gonna wake up and everything's gonna be back to normal. Just open those pretty eyes for me, okay? Oh, and I would give anything that when you open them that you see me holding your daddy in my arms. Oh, baby, I'm gonna make things right. I'm gonna make things right for all of us.
On the next One Life to Live. Oh, no! Tell me you didn't sleep with her.
You need to stop harassing Jessica. It's not getting you anywhere.
You know for a fact that Adriana's in trouble.